Hi ladies, it's Karen. I love that sign. Thank you so much, Lisa. I come to you with a mini album to share. This is a mini album that I had made for my stepdaughter Jennifer, and it's a wedding mini album. She and her husband got married this past June, so I made it for her on Christmas Eve, you know, so I could give it to her on Christmas. Talk about waiting till the last minute. But I had completed it, except I asked her for it back because I wanted to put some finishing touches on it and complete some of the tags and give her some charms for here. And I also wanted to share it with you. So this is the mini album I made on Christmas Eve for my stepdaughter. It's a wedding mini album. So it's a 6x6 album. But the pages inside, I believe, measure 5.5 by 5.5. I used the Lacrim cardstock, Lacrim stack by DCWV, and it's an old stack, but it's beautiful, beautiful paper, and perfect for a wedding album or something formal. I mean, this right here, this is all flocked. It's so pretty, and I just thought it suited, you know, for a wedding album perfectly. So that's what I used. I used binder rings to bind it. I wish I had a pair of just slightly smaller rings. I'm gonna have to see if I have some because these seem really big. But anyway, I also made her charm to go on the binding ring. I used a little Tim Holtz pearl, and I put a cupid here, and then there's a little heart here with a rhinestone in the middle, and then another Tim Holtz like teardrop pearl. I love these things. They're so elegant and pretty. And then the chain that I use is from an old necklace that my mom had given me, so I put it on there. So what I did on the cover was I used some lace, eyelet lace, black eyelet lace, and this here is a ribbon. It's a Making Memories ribbon, like buckle. The ribbon feeds under it, so, and it says "Together Forever." So that's what I did. I put this. This is a chiffon flower from Hobby Lobby. These two smaller flowers I got for the Love of Art, the website, and I sprayed them with the scintillating silver, Lindy's scintillating silver, and I hope it shows up because the scintillating silver is unbelievably. If you're going to buy any one spray from Lindy's Stamp Gang, it should be the scintillating silver. It turns everything into, you know, shimmery. This is I believe a gardenia, and I believe I got it from Cassie, and I sprayed that with the scintillating silver as well. And then this black lace trim, I'm fairly sure that I picked that up at Joann's. So that's what I did with the cover. And this is, like I said, this is all flocked. It looks real nice. I mean, it feels real nice too. So Jennifer and Junior, that's her husband's name. Well, that's what he goes by, Junior. They were married on the beach, not too far from our house. So for this page, I used one of Lydia's doilies here. This is a picture of Jennifer and Junior. This dove is actually a brad, and I just cut the little prongs off and adhered it. This, I had a wedding sticker sheet, and it was black and cream, so that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know where it is right now to share it with you, but there were a lot of sentiments and stuff on it, and this sentiment says, "If your love were a grain of sand, mine would be a universe of beaches." So I thought that was sweet and appropriate, so I put glossy accents on it and surrounded it with stickles, clear stickles. Recollections Bling. This is one of the, this might be a I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Crafts big rose, and I sprayed it with like an aqua color so that it would match the color of the water. Then I went over it with some diamond stickles to give it a little shimmer. And this trim here I picked up at your scrapbook supply, and I thought it matched real nice with the polka dots on the paper. The next page is a picture of Jennifer, and I used the sentiment here says the bride, and I adhered 3 of I believe it's I Am Roses, the closed rosebuds behind there. I backed this on cardstock so I could put on a pop top, and I put these rosebuds there, and this is I Am Roses, and I sprayed it also with the scintillating silver. Recollections Bling. This trim I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And see, I cut the paper about a ½ inch smaller than the album itself because I wanted that black border around the pages. And the next page is, whoops, sorry, hold on. The next page is Joe and Jennifer. It's my husband. And I used, this is some Hobby Lobby trim here. This is a flower from Saw Crafter, part of a, you know, a bloomer type trim. And it has silver in it, like the edges are with silver. I don't know if it's going to catch the light or not, but it's really pretty. And this little trim is from a trim that I picked up at Saw Crafters, and I just used the flowers individually and put one of her pearlized flowers in the middle there. Recollections Bling. I like that picture too. It was a happy day. This is a picture of Jennifer and Junior. The sentiment reads, the beginning of happily ever after, and this paper here is also flocked. These are 2 more of the crochet type flowers that I just cut up the trim, and half-back pearls that I put in the center. Oh, here comes Shadow. And a Recollections black flower. This is some of the Venice kind of lace that I believe I got from Saw. It's really pretty, and if I want, I could have used this as a pocket as well. And I went over it with black half-back pearls here, and then no, for heaven's sakes, I'm so sorry, ladies. Let's see, and then here I made a pocket here for a couple tags. These are just pictures of the wedding itself. And then I used the blue flower to go with the color of the ocean. It was a gorgeous day. Sorry for the glare. On the back I used some black soot distress ink, and then I went over it scintillating silver. And then I used this heart stamp that I got at Joann's. It comes out really very cool. Really cool. So, Jennifer can journal within this tag, even though those hearts are there. And then I did this other one. I'm trying to get it so that there's no glare in these photos. And then I did the back in the same fashion. So that's that page. I thought it came out really super sweet with the black half-back pearls. So, here's the next page. See, I think the binder rings are too big. But I used, for this page, this is a picture of Jennifer and her bridesmaids, and I used the I Am Roses blue flower because to go with the color of the dresses and stuff. And I put a couple of the closed rosebuds behind. This is some of Pro 31 Designs blingy mesh, and I just cut a strip there. I made a little pocket. Oh, and I used, pleated trim here. Very, very pretty trim. I love this trim. Then I made a couple of tags. Hi, Shadow. She's staring directly in my eyes. She's kind of freaking me out. And then I made a couple of tags here using some of the sentiments from the sticker sheet I had. And, you know, Jennifer could just journal. And then I wrote groomsmen, and she could list the groomsmen. And this one, it says promises, and I wrote bridesmaids, and she could list the bridesmaids. And then just another extra tag. She could, you know, write her thoughts of the day or whatever. And this is flocked. So on this next page, it's a picture of Jennifer and all the groomsmen. And this guy right here, that's my son Logan. So anyway, Recollections Bling. I Am Roses. I Am Roses, and these are also I Am Roses, and I went with the bright color ones to pick up the bright colors in Jennifer's bouquet. This pleated trim I got from Your Scrapbook Supply, and I just added a strip of the blingy mesh down the center of it, and it really came out sharp, I think. I like that. And then I also added some journaling spots on this side, and this time I used, you know, a clip from the little flower trim that I had. And this says Together, Forever, and, you know, they could do their journaling, Our Day, Magic, so they could use these to write their thoughts of, you know, the day. And the next page is a picture of Jennifer and Joe dancing the father-daughter dance. And she sobbed and cried the entire time. It was very sweet. And yeah, so that's her in Joe's shirt, just sobbing and sobbing. You know, they danced to a song, I Loved Her First. It's a country song about, you know, a father giving his daughter away in marriage. So her head never left his shoulder. Anyway, this is a black flower from Suha Fuha. Another one of the piece of the daisy trims from Saw Crafters with the little plastic flower center. This is some of the fancy trim that I believe Suha Fuha, I believe Saba sent me this trim here as a part of a freebie, you know, as a thank you. So that, and then I put the black halfback pearls on top, and I think that just looked really, really sharp. And this is a doily that I put behind. You know, just a regular doily. I didn't treat it or anything. It's just, you know, I just thought it looked perfect the way it was, I thought. And then this last page is Jennifer and Junior getting ready to cut the cake. This is that pleated trim that I had made a long time ago. This is from Hobby Lobby, and then I put some halfback pearls down the center. The sentiment here is marriage, and then it gives a definition, and I added a little, you know, sticker sentiment that says love. And they're getting ready to cut the cake, and this sentiment across here says, this day I will marry my friend, the one I laugh with, live for, dream with. How sweet is that? And then the, you know, this is that plastic black, the plastic flower trim that I believe I got from Carla Zetzi. And this is that black trim that I like so much from Hobby Lobby. And then I made a pocket here also. This is Jennifer and Junior dancing their dance. And then I just put Junior remembers, and I'll let, you know, Junior write the highlights of what he remembers about his wedding day. And then this one is a picture of Jennifer and Joe, my husband. And on the back it says Jen remembers, and I'll let Jennifer write down whatever highlights and stuff that she remembers from that day. So I also, underneath this trim, I put some of this, you know, hanging trim, and then I layered this black trim over it, so it just looks real sweet. So, and then on the back, one of the stickers said handmade with love by, and I just signed it. So that's Jennifer's little scrapbook wedding album that I made for her for Christmas. So I hope you like it, and I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, ladies. Good night. Say goodnight, Shadow.